everyone. Welcome to the hail forecast from hailtrace.com. Today we'll focus on the forecast for October 1st. That's a Wednesday, and we'll also take a look at Thursday, October 2nd, as we begin to gear up for a couple of days of some pretty active weather across the southern plains and parts of the Midwest. So let's take a look at what's going on or what we're watching currently right now across the United States. So the first thing, this is kind of an overlay. This is a tool that we like to use to give us an idea of several different parameters in the atmosphere. I'm a big component of looking at what's actually happening at the surface, and that's one of the things that we use the most, not necessarily just model data. We like to use what's actually happening right now because it gives us a better idea of what's going to happen going forward. So taking a look right now, we're watching, we have the jet stream streaming across. This is the showing the 500 millibar jet, or the winds in the atmosphere. So up above your head quite a ways. And we've noticed that we have a little impulse back here in Arizona and New Mexico. This is actually going to swing and pivot out over Oklahoma and Kansas as we go through the afternoon today. And that's going to be what's going to cause our severe weather. We've also got some showers and storms ongoing right now. You can see by this blue area here across Kansas, a few in Oklahoma even, and then into Missouri, Iowa, and now moving up towards Illinois. Those were caused by this little disturbance right here, so this little higher area of high winds. We're also watching instability on the increase, moisture and instability right up and down, which will be the dry line right through here. And this will be the area that we will focus on to watch the thunderstorms develop. So we've got this impulse right here that's showing up on water vapor. As this swings out, that's going to be what's going to cause the hail and the thunderstorms to develop, and some of it could be fairly large. So let's take a look at what that means and where the largest hail is going to happen across the southern plains. So taking a look at Wednesday, October 1st, the forecast, this is the area that we have highlighted, the area that we think has the highest risk for large hail today. So as we go through the day today, we'll be watching this area. There'll be thunderstorms that will develop across Colorado, that will move into Kansas and Nebraska, southern parts of Nebraska. Not expecting a lot out of this area, but there is the potential for some severe hail. But our focus will be out into the plains, so up and down the I-35 corridor up towards the Kansas City metro area. This is the area that we think has the potential to see some of the largest hail today. Now we think these thunderstorms are going to develop later in the afternoon, so this is the area that we will be watching for thunderstorm activity. And again, it should be later in the afternoon that we'll be watching this area. So this is the area that we've highlighted for the largest hail. So areas from Oklahoma City up towards Enid, Ponca City, Wichita, up towards Kansas City, Topeka. These are going to be the areas that we think has the highest potential. And then we have an area that we've highlighted for even larger hail. So northern Oklahoma up towards the Kansas City area. So again, very large hail is going to be possible across this area up to the size of baseballs, but not everybody's going to see it. So the chances for hail, about a 10% chance towards Wichita Falls, 15% chance for Oklahoma City. These will be later in the evening and really overnight. So after midnight has the highest potential for some of that large hail, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock to after midnight for Oklahoma City. So that's the area, about a 15% chance across Oklahoma City for that very large hail. Again, as we head up towards the Tulsa area, the chance for hail is going to be about 15% there as well. And so again, not significantly high, but similar to Oklahoma City's 20% chance for large hail, especially from Wichita Falls or Wichita, Kansas to the east. So southeast Kansas, 25% chance up towards Topeka. And our pick city for the day is going to be Kansas City. So we've got about a 35% chance for those storms to develop just to your west and then move in. So we think that they have the potential to hit their prime time or their peak intensity as they move into the Kansas City area. So let's take a look at Thursday. That should actually be Thursday, October 2nd. We've highlighted a large area just to the east of the area that we highlighted for today. And again, this is the area that we think will have the potential for hail. Areas like Kansas City down to Oklahoma City, these thunderstorms should develop as we go through the early afternoon hours. And then we expect some thunderstorms to develop out ahead of the line across Arkansas and southern Missouri. And then we're going to watch the tail end of that line really take off as we get into the early evening, late afternoon hours across the Dallas area. And as it stands right now, we've got Dallas as our pick city for Thursday. Some of that could change, but hail up to the size of limes possible in our orange area or our red area of this map. So let's take a look at the threat, the percentage. 15% for Waco. Again, Dallas, our pick city, 35% chance for tomorrow. Do about a 25% chance for Little Rock, 20% chance for Fayetteville and Fort Smith, Arkansas, 10% chance back towards Tulsa and Kansas City. We've got a 20% chance at Springfield, Missouri, and a 15% chance for the St. Louis area. So again, make sure that you're ahead of your competitors. Sign up for our service today. You won't regret it. We have an extremely high renewal rate, and it's because we provide you with the information, let you know when it hails before everybody else knows. Get your maps, take a look at all the areas that were impacted as it happens, so that way tomorrow when you're out doing the sales and scouting the areas, you know the areas that were hit the hardest, so you can go right to them, begin your marketing, get your strategy together, and you can impact the area the quickest and the most by being there first. So that's one of the great reasons and why we're such a great resource to help you out. Again, if you have any questions, our number is 855-334-4245, and we hope you have a great day.